Well, everybody, welcome to this week's video. And in this week's video we're going to be looking at this. This is a new 5-inch freestyle frame from a company called QUADMULA. Now, you may have heard the name QUADMULA before because I believe they make racing frames as well. Now, this is a freestyle frame, like I said. Now, just to be 100% transparent, QUADMULA have sent me this. I haven't bought it with my own money, but I haven't been compensated financially in any way other than keeping the frame. Yeah, so what I think we'll do first, we'll open the package up, see what you get inside, and then we'll have a look at some of the components and see if there's anything special about it. Now, just on a personal note, if the frame inside is anything like the packaging, we should be in for a treat here, because this is some of the nicest packaging I've seen for a quad frame. Other than the Speedy B frame, comes in quite a nice little pack. Some of the frames I've bought, like the Micro Apex up there and the TBS Source 1, are basically turned up in things like that. You know, which you think's better? I think that looks 100% better. So, like I say, now we'll go down to the bench, open things up, and see what we get inside. Right, so like I said, what we'll do now, we'll crack this bad boy open and see what's inside. Now, just for your information, this is the, as you can see there, this is the Siren F5 mini frame. Now, this is the split deck design. I think you can get this in a solid bottom plate design and all, but like I say, this one's the split. So let's get it open and have a look. Split that down, tail that off. Well, nicely packaged with nice bubble wrap as well. Bit of protection there. Let's unwrap it and have a look. Oh, quite a bit in here. I'll just pour everything out for now. Look at that, you get a nice battery strap. A little 3D printed mount there to mount your capacitor. That's a really good idea. That I usually find on a lot of my frames. The capacitor sort of gets in the road all the time, so it's quite an elegant little solution though. Oh, look at that. We have a nice 3D printed GoPro mount there as well. Some screws. Some more screws. Some more screws. Oh, another nice battery strap. Now this part here, this looks like part of your locking mechanism for your legs, so we'll have a good look at that in a minute. They look like your camera plates. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure we'll find out shortly. A couple more packs of screws there, and your standoffs. And these standoffs are 70-75 aluminium. Might be difficult to see slightly there. I'll put a better picture somewhere up here so you can have a look later on, but yeah, you can see that's got the QUADMULA logo on it, which is a real nice little touch there. I like that. Now, I'm assuming these must be your legs. Oh, they're nice. Yeah, one thing I do like about that is the little horns on the legs. That's really good for motor protection. That I'll tell you what we'll do, just while I've got them out, I'll grab me my little gauge here, and we'll have a look how thick these legs actually are. Oh, bang on 5mm, absolutely spot on. 4.9, 4.9. Beautiful, that, absolutely within 0.1 of a millimetre of each other. Now, 5mm legs is pretty much the standard. That's what you want for a freestyle frame. That's where a lot of your impacts are taken on your legs. So this must be your body plates. It's all nicely packaged, this, really nice. Oh, nice little bit of battery map there, that's an added bonus. That must be your top plate. That must be your middle and bottom plate. Now, I've said this before in a previous video, that's one thing that I really like on some frames, where the press nuts are already in. Yeah, that looks really good there. Now, one thing you may notice from looking at that, this is the 20mm stack frame. Now there is going to be a 30mm stack frame coming out. Now one thing I did want to show you, just while I'm in the middle of assembling this frame, is this part here. You see these sort of, it's almost like a jigsaw shaped piece with the two notches on the end there. Now this is what locks your arms into place. You can sort of see there how this arm fits snugly into that bit there. Need two more hands to do this. Yeah, you can see how they fit snugly either side of that joint, and it locks them arms in position, which is a really good feature on this. And also, once your bottom plate's in place, because of this little gap here in the arm, once your two screws are in, all you need to do is remove one screw, slide that arm out, and then slide another one back in and reattach that one screw. So rather than dismantling your stack screws, which some frames have, or taking 3 or 4 screws out just to replace an arm, you can actually just do that one screw there, slide your arm out, put another one in, simple as you like. Well, we're nearly done with assembly, but I just wanted to show you a couple of little things while I was putting the frame together. Now the attention to detail on this frame is really good. You know, the carbon fibre is really smooth on the edges, there's no sharpness to it or anything like that. It's been really well machined. Even the 3D prints you get in, you see this, it's designed to hold your capacitor so it's not rattling about like I mentioned previously. I'll put a proper diagram up here so you can see it better. And the other thing is this GoPro mount. Now it may just look like your bog standard normal GoPro mount, and it is, to be fair, but the method of securing it to the frame is really clever. You see the size of the holes on this are a lot bigger than you'd normally expect. You put your screw in and it'll just rattle around. What they have is these little aluminium clips, not clips, sorry, these little aluminium, I don't know what to call them, washers, press studs, that sit in that little hole there, and when you put your screw in and you tighten it down onto your frame, it's actually pulling onto that spacer rather than pulling onto the TPU and tearing it. Well, there we go, assembly complete. I've got to say, it's a great looking little frame, this. Now, as I said before, this is a 20 by 20 mounting frame. There is a 30 by 30 available, or coming soon. Yeah, as you can see, this is the split version. You see 2 separate bottom plates there. But if you were worried about the height there, you wanted a little bit more room on your quad, they do the Siren F5 Mini, which is basically the same as this, but it has a one-piece bottom plate instead of a two-piece split design like this. You can see there I've mounted the GoPro with the, I think they're called the PS3 spacers. These are a really clever thing. You know, there's no stress and no squashing on that TPU GoPro mount. No, even just little things like the logos and that are on the standoffs. Quality, yeah, a really good quality frame. Well, there we go. That's the Siren F5 Mini Split. Got to say, I'm very happy with this. This is a quality frame, a really good quality frame. Absolutely rock solid. There's no movement in the arms whatsoever. Yeah, brilliant. It's lightweight and all. I think it's 93 grams. So all I've got left to do now is put my motors and everything on and take her for a rip. But that's going to be in another video because I'm waiting for my stack to arrive. I haven't got a 20mm stack to arrive. And like I said before as well, don't forget, if you don't like flying 20mm ASCs, this also is going to come in a 30mm version, which might be in here, but I can't show you that yet because it hasn't been released. So stay tuned to the channel and press that bell if you want to see the video for that one. So anyway, thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you have, I really appreciate it. Please think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you already haven't. And links to all these frames and the QUADMULA website is down in the video description. And also down in the video description you'll find links to buy me a coffee and my Patron if you'd like to join. There's certain benefits to my Patreon, including stickers, early access to my videos and things like that. And it's a great way to support the channel, allows me to make more videos like this one. So anyway, like I said, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.